Okay, so this is the first semifinals match between Staxwell and Gibby, and actually we only missed like one turn. We barely didn't even miss one turn, so there you go. But I do need to get the other spectate mode on, so here we go. There it is. Coolio. Alright, we're all there. So, mid-range hunter versus patron warrior. And let the fight begin. What is this? Oh, I thought that was me bugging out. I was like, oh shit, don't do that. I think he just wants to load up the axe there and kill the juggler. Let the unstable ghoul like sort of absorb the haunted creeper a little bit. I was gonna do it that way to make sure that they die off. I mean, it's an option. It means that if the juggler goes straight into the unstable ghoul, then like everything dies from that. Or perhaps I missed that the unstable ghoul was still able to attack. Stax throws down a web spinner and a freezing trap, it looks like. Yep. And I think Gibby and Stax play like each other enough, sort of in general, to know and also expect from each other's decks anyway. They're both quite good players, you know, that they're going to sort of know what to expect. So I think, is he going to overcoat with Deathbite here? I don't think he wants to do that, does he? Wouldn't you just use Cruel Taskmaster on the spider and then know that you're going to be able to send it back and use it again? You know, it's going to cost more, but at least you're going to be able to use it again at some point. Okay, so now he knows it's not explosive trap, and he's going to go ahead and do it that way. You have to test these things for science, boys. Get that bow loaded up. And what do you do here? Do you just go face? Wow, did he get a hungry crab from the web spinner? That is pretty harsh. That is definitely not King Crush. Where to go? I mean, do you take out the crab knowing that you're going to want to play your patrons at some point? I suppose he doesn't have enough of the combo in hand to really worry about it right now. It's all about the setup anyway, so there's another part of it. Throw that patron down. He's actually going to get 4 patrons out of this. More. He's going to go for the full board here. Yeah, I don't think you want to kill your... No, he does. And we know it's freezing trap loaded, so it's not really going to have a huge impact on the board. Staxwell clears 1 patron. Clears 2 patrons by the looks of things. And that's still a lot to deal with. Gibby takes a draw. Wow, he's got some options now. Do you load Deathbite? Do you not want to save that for later? Play Fiery War Axe, kill a Paladin Shredder, and let you play the Unstable Ghoul as well. I mean, you know you're going to send one of these patrons back. Obviously one of the injured ones. Oh, wow. And Staxwell says that's enough of that. Gibby will take the first match, and his Patron Warrior is looking pretty strong. Uh-oh. Challenge canceled. What happened there? Did we lose it, or is it going to put it back in? More spectator bugs, maybe? It says preparing to battle. It says I'm spectating. Oh no, now it's my bug. Stand by. I think we got to go out and back in of Hearthstone again. Alright, shut down. It's watch. It's going to want to install like a stupid update. No, no update. Awesome. Come on, Hearthstone. Quickly, please.
Welcome to my end.
No quests. All done today. Thank you. Okay. Okay, cool. I think they hung back on that one. Okay, cool. It looks like we're ready, Stax. The order has been given. Alright, boys. So make it a good one. We had to wait for this one. Maybe Staxwell will pull one back and we'll get a game 3 out of it. Maybe spectator mode will stop tripping. Maybe Blizzard will fix it in the next patch.
Let the hunt begin. Your souls shall be mine.
Sweet.
Job done.
So Staxwell's going to try and get it done with his hunter here. Alright. We're in. We're in and we're away. Can the mid-range hunter overpower the handlock hand? And we didn't see the secret that was loaded. I think can we see it now? Yeah. Okay. So it is the snake trap. And Gibby's gonna throw down big game hunter, knowing that he's well. I mean, mid-range hunter does run Dr. Boom, but I don't think he's really worried about dealing with that later in the game. I think right now he's just gonna go ahead and find a way to start doing as much damage as possible. So whose turn is it? We got a bug on the enemy button, on the enemy turn button. I suppose we know it's enemy turn, right? But we don't see any mana here. So what's going on? Did we miss something? Who's bugged? Is it me? Is it them? Are they playing? Am I just not seeing it? I mean, I can't imagine their game freaking out, so maybe I am just not seeing what's happening. Yeah, I would say that it could be me. I guess we gotta go out again. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at the freaking bugs. It's almost worth watching it just to see what happens here. But no, that's no fun.
So many possibilities.
See, and I'm being informed in the stream that it's turn 6 and the game is going, so let's jump back in again. Alright. Well, I guess we missed plenty of that. I think we're just gonna, well, we got invited here. I'm just worried it's gonna stop it again, but we'll take that risk. Watch Gibby clean up this high main. And we get the cards again. Are they going to stay out? Yep, stream is talking about spectator mode being pretty glitchy. I mean, it's been kind of frustrating so far. It's definitely been a bit of a hindrance on us. Like every week there's been something in spectator mode that's been a bit weird. It didn't do it again, did it? Feel like I'm being slow rolled. There we go. Well, we see a positive attack, so it looks like it's working okay. It's just Gibby deliberating over what he wants to do here. And we see that Staxwell continues to run bad in this round with the web spinners, but he has put a lot of pressure on this Warlock to the point where I don't know if the Warlock can get out of it. I mean, he can play. Yep, I was gonna say he can play Shadow Flame, but doesn't really do anything. And so that is the second match to Staxwell, the second game, excuse me. And we're gonna see a third game in this best of 3. And we'll see if it pulls us back in or if it's just completely broken. Looks like it's completely broken. I do apologize, guys. I mean, obviously, you know, I know it's not me, but it is kind of frustrating. See, like, I don't think, look, yeah. It's, have I really got to go out of this again? Yeah, it says doing battle. It says I'm in spectator mode. Wow, frustrating. Okay, go out and in again. Stand by. I think it's almost extra frustrating that tonight we got like a bigger field. We got some really good players bringing some really good decks, playing some really serious Hearthstone tonight, and just having to keep going in and out is just kind of sad. Alright, yeah, the clutch life tap, I know, right? But I think he just knew. Well, here we go again. I think, well, the boys are on top of shit, that's for sure. The boys are definitely, see, like, these guys know. Okay, he's in, he's spectating, get him to invite, work it out, and hopefully we can stay on top of this game. We're still on turn 1. This is beautiful. We haven't really missed anything. Looks like it's going to work, too. Alright, Staxwell throws down the Acolyte. No immediate answers for Gibby on the other side, so he might get a couple of draws off this one. Question is here, he can't like actually coin out the giant. But he's going to get out the Drake. And that'll eat up the Acolyte pretty quickly. Staxwell slams his own Acolyte to make sure he gets that extra card draw. And he can even throw down the... I was going to say he could throw down the Unstable Ghoul. But I think he's going to just... Here with Dread Corsair is kind of the better play. Does a little more damage. And at the same time means Staxwell can control the way he wants to use the draw off of the Acolyte of Pain. Now, do you Dark Bomb this here? Taps into Molten Giant. He's going to Mortal Coil the Acolyte, so they both get a card off that one. And I guess he's just going to go ahead and clear off the Dread Corsair. Staxwell loads the Deathbite. He'll be able to kill the Twilight Drake on the next turn. And there's a Mountain Giant. Looks like it's going to be Mountain Giant Sunfury Protector. I think he needs to start getting these taunts up. Nice, and he does it on the, you see, he does it on the right side of the Mountain Giant here. That way it leaves the Azure Drake, or the Twilight Drake to sort of work freely. It means that it's not taunted up, so Staxwell won't be able to just kill it on this turn now. He's going to actually have to go through the Mountain Giant first, and then deal with what else is left on the board. We don't see an Execute in his hand either, so it's going to be hard for him to do enough damage to even get through this Mountain Giant. He certainly can't afford to attack it right now without any answers in hand. So instead he throws out the Unstable and charges it up. Now he's going to kill the Giant, or at least hit it, and take his draws. Now, what does this mean for Gibby? This means that the Mountain Giant does it have to? It doesn't have to go through the taunt. You know, he can kill the taunt with the Sunfury Protector. His other two creatures live, so he's still going to be able to do 12 damage to the warrior on this turn. And then on top of that, like, he's going to be able to throw other stuff down too. I think there's just like too much pressure. Yeah, you don't want to play the Giant first. You're obviously going to be able to do the exact same play after this Unstable Ghoul is exploded, and you don't want to give any more sort of targets for the warrior to execute in case he does come up with some answers to actually directly deal with this Mountain Giant first. I wonder what he's thinking about here, like just now making it extra hard to go through these. I don't really see much point. You could easily play, you know, Sludge Belcher. And now he's just going to make a real big wall. And that should pretty much do it for Staxwell. Yeah, he just doesn't have anything here to sort of come back from that. And it looks like Gibby is going to take the first semifinals match. What's this going to do? Should he have not thrown down the Armorsmith? Does it matter? I don't think it would have mattered, right? Well, he would have probably gained, 3 armor. I mean, it would have been real close. We see that Gibby's got a Dark Bomb in hand, but it's just he can't kill. Yeah, he can't kill the Drake, and that'll do it first semifinals in the bag to Gibby.